Well, my reaction is that unfortunately we feel more concerned about the manifestation of symptoms. When the symptoms come, then we feel worried. But we refuse to take notice of the deeper disease, the malaise. The question is whether the children are taught that the punishment for blasphemy is beheading, and they are being taught in our own institutions in India. Now, if somebody who has been indoctrinated right from the age of 5 or 6, this what they call the Muslim law. The Muslim law does not come from Quran. That has been written by individuals during the time of empire, and it provides for beheading. And this law is taught in the madrasas to the children. So if they get indoctrinated, if they get influenced by that, and they act accordingly, then I think the better course will be that we try to tackle the disease. First thing, this is not the divine law. This has been written by human beings. It has been written during the time of empire. And there, what is put into the mind of the children is that this is the law of God. So when we are the kind of people we are, Indians, we easily believe these things. And when it becomes a matter of belief, then one is ready to do any outrageous thing.
This reaction, do you think that will invite of you being branded as an Islamophobe? Because always when some criticism is made, the Islamophobia...
I'm not... where is the Islam? If few individuals write a law and they present it as if this is not part of the Islam, where is the Islamophobia? And this is not what I am saying. You go on YouTube, see what Pakistani scholar Javed Ghamdi has said about the madrasas. He says, as long as you will continue to teach these things, peace is impossible. This is not just my view. There are so many people who hold the same view. Secondly, I tell you something. We are signatory to United Nations Declaration of Human Rights. And it is one of the basic rights of every child to receive broad-based education till the age of 14. Till the age of 14, you can't give a child specialized education. Why we should allow any educational institution to recruit children who are less than 14 years to give special education? Because by the time one becomes 14, develops enough mental faculties to make distinction between what is wrong and what is right. Education is a fundamental right in Indian Constitution. Receiving broad-based education, this is fundamental right. Receiving broad-based education up to the age of 14 is what is mandated by United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, to which we are signatory. How do we allow, why we should allow violation of these provisions? After 14, you give any specialized education that you like. But before 14, no specialized education can be given. Only broad-based education can be given to the children.
Are you saying the madrasa education is the problem for all?
It is not madrasa education. It is the curriculum. A particular book I would like to name. I have written about it in several articles. If you see my book, I have pointed out how the provisions of that so-called law book violate the basic teachings of Quran. They have distorted the meaning of jihad. They have distorted meaning of everything. And the name of the book is Hidayah. And that is taught in almost in every madrasa. So it is not institution per se. It's any institution imparting education is doing a good work. But we must also look at what they are teaching there. And you said, you have every right to say, but this is not just my opinion. I have also written several articles, they are part of my book, showing how Hidayah provisions contradict every teaching of Quran. Hidayah has been written he might have been a great intellectual, but by a human being. And they wrote those laws to meet the requirement of the times in which they were living. The time was when Damashq was the single superpower in the world. Baghdad was single superpower in the world. In order to meet the requirements of the single superpower in the world, they wrote those laws. I am giving you the name of the book also. Now, these are the manifestations of what is taught there. So if you want to do, you must also, because from symptoms you know to come that the disease exists, but we should be more concerned about the deeper disease. Thank you very much.
Sir, yesterday speakers spoke about the media. Visuals from the assembly should no longer be used in visual media satirical programs.
I am not aware. Will you please explain in little detail what happened?
Yesterday, the rule, the speaker MP Rajesh has said that the assembly visuals, the inside visuals, cannot no longer be used in the visual media satirical programs. Is that right?
Well, I should not comment on the ruling of the speaker, because inside the house, whatever the speaker says, to my mind, is fine.
Governor, there are a lot of parties like the Muslim League. There are a lot of parties from which based on Islam. They do not feel
Islam is totally different. This is not Islam. This can't be. Somebody,
but they do not.
Somebody serves you, say in an apple juice bottle. If somebody serves you liquor, will that become apple juice? What Islam has got to do with it? The basic book of Islam is scripture, Quran. I am talking about the book which was written during the time of empire, and not just empire, single superpower in the world. We are the specially chosen people. This is not the message of the book. The book talks about equality of human beings. So that is why I am saying we should be concerned about the symptom also, because this is open violation, flagrant violation of law. But we should also try to see the deeper disease, which mostly has happened due to our neglect of whatever is going on since last so many years.